Hey guys, it's Lisa again. It's kind of darker this time because it's nighttime, but it is VEDA day 22. Happy April 22nd. I originally didn't have anything to talk about this vlog, but over the past hour, some stuff has sort of cropped up on Tumblr. Um, I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Tumblr. But it's actually a really good community site, especially if you found good groups that you want to be a part of. But I'm a part of this group called Unpopular Opinions, and it's actually a really interesting group. I joined it because even if I don't agree with some of the opinions on there, it's really, I don't know, it's just really fulfilling to feel like young people or people of any age um, are supporting an opinion of their own and explaining it, even if it's not totally popular. A lot of them tend to be popular anyway, because that's just the way a group goes like that. If you post an unpopular opinion, you find people who do agree with it or people who don't agree with it. And it's a good group, or it was when I joined it, and I'm still gonna keep following it because of that. But it just really got me thinking about tolerance and the way people work with that, because there have been a ton of arguments recently. Yesterday it was over My Chemical Romance because everybody started doing the little unpopular opinion slates about that yesterday because it became such a popular argument. Um, and it just sometimes feels like people are just arguing because they can argue and because they hear an opinion that they don't like and they're going to argue it. Um, and I mean, there are several things that I feel strongly about, that it drives me insane when someone has the opposite opinion in that argument. But it feels to me like, but the problem to me with tolerance and the lack of it that our country and other countries have been having recently doesn't seem, it it seems to me like the reason we don't have tolerance recently is because we're so against the other opinion. And I understand as humans we're gonna feel wrongly if we're doing something that we don't agree with. But when it reaches a point that we're angry at people just for having a different opinion, like Republicans against Democrats, or I don't know, homophobes against people who are totally fine with whatever sexual relationship you're in, is that we're so hateful against the other side. And that's what, the way I try to form my opinions is I try to keep an open mind and think, if I'm feeling this way, how would a person who is doing this thing that I don't agree with feel about me not agreeing with it? And it just seems like our generation is getting worse in the ways of tolerance sometimes, because the parents are so intolerant that they're not teaching their kids to just accept people for who they are. And maybe that's not bad for one generation, but if you teach your kids like that, and your kids teach your kids like that, and those kids teach their kids like that, it gets worse and worse and worse. So I don't understand why people get so acted up, or act up so much whenever their idea is challenged. I mean, it's debate. It's what humans are gonna do. But and you're totally right to feel something strongly, no matter what topic it is. But when you're not even keeping yourself aware of how the other person would feel, it's really wrong to me. And that's what I don't like about intolerance, is it's completely ignoring the fact that the other person is a person too. And I don't know, maybe they have less morals than you, or maybe they have a different culture or a different lifestyle than you, but they're still a human, and we keep branching away from that, as if someone who would feel strongly against this religion, and someone who is part of that religion and believes in it strongly, when we clash, it gets really bad sometimes, and that just bothers me. I love reading things like on the group of unpopular opinions of people having strong opinions on something. There's air there again. Um, of people who feel strongly about something, and type that up and discuss it with people. But that's the thing. They discuss it and they're willing to put it out in the open and think about it. And it's just, intolerance isn't that way. It's just people being bigots, really, and just signing up with signs that like completely disagree with something, and going on riots and everything. And sometimes those are justified, but not with the kind of intolerance where you just shut your mind off to the other side. And I know that a lot of people aren't like this. That the reason I notice it is because, it's in the news because it's something bad, or it's in an article because it's something bad, and it's something that is outside of society. But when I witness it this close to home, like in this community recently, where a lot of people have posted anonymously on like just disagreeing with everything that's being posted, that bothers me. That we're working hard on making our own opinions known more than we are accepting other people and coming to some kind of compromise where we're both happy. So I don't know, that's just been kind of bothering me. If you guys have any comments on tolerance or intolerance, or the way generations are being brought up lately, please post in the comments as usual. I would really love to see them. Please don't try to get too political or religious or anything, because I really don't want to get that started up, and I don't know what people feel on this blog, but I think it's pretty universal, the tolerance or intolerance thing. It works with religion, it works with science, it works with feelings, relationships, anything. So if you guys have any comments, just comment down there. Rate as usual, and subscribe, please. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.